The day after Proposition 8 passed, supporters of gay marriage are making a statement. Thousands of protesters have hit the streets in several different marches.
One of the groups is at the CNN building in Hollywood, and that's where Tony Valdez is live with more. Tony?
Carlos, this large group here, about 700 people, they have been very fluid. They're almost like Mercury here. They were in front of the CNN building just a few minutes ago. They have now moved westward. They're headed back to Hollywood and Highland. Let's very quickly, though, go to Skyfox, which is in over Sunset Boulevard at about Palms in the Beverly Hills area, and you've got a very large group there as well. We had groups scattered out all over the West Hollywood area. Let's show you some videotape of the large group that was coming down Sunset Boulevard today. Very noisy, very vehement, but very orderly as well. This was a well-controlled crowd. People whose hearts, whose minds are in support of Proposition 8, which banned, it has been passed, so it has banned same-gender marriages here in California. And we talked to a number of people here, and as you listen to them, you can tell how, for many of them, it's not too much to say that their hearts were broken. Let's take a look.
Worried about like little kids learning about gay marriage. Every freaking kid in the state knows about it now.
When I went to bed last night, I was the proudest of my country I've ever been in my entire life.
It's because of Barack Obama.
Absolutely. And then I wake up this morning to be so devastated by the decision my fellow statesmen have made.
Now we're going to go back to Beverly Hills. Skyfox is still there at Sunset Boulevard at about Palms, and you can see that this large crowd of people, they've decided to sit down in the middle of the street. They are making their point that they are in opposition to the passage of Prop 8. They are very much in favor of same-sex marriages here in California, and we should tell you that there are questions now already. Both Los Angeles County and Orange County have stopped issuing marriage licenses, although the protests, or I should say the lawsuits against the passage of Proposition 8, they are also moving. Gloria Allred, the well-known attorney here in Los Angeles, she has already filed at least one suit to try and overturn the passage of Prop 8. But there you see this large crowd of people right in the middle of Sunset Boulevard in Beverly Hills, showing their protest by sitting down in that grand old tradition of people, whether they're sitting down in the middle of the street or sitting down at a lunch counter, trying to win what they believe are their civil rights. We'll be standing by here in Hollywood for these groups. They seem to be moving throughout the time, but throughout the evening. But Hal Eisner, he's back in West Hollywood, and he's not moving because he's at the point where all of these protests actually started. Hal, what's the situation there at this hour?
Tony, they had a big rally here. I can't even begin to tell you how many people were in the streets. Take a look at how many people are in the streets right now, though. This is Santa Monica and San Vicente. There was a large rally here, as I said tonight. 4 groups split off of here. One went to the area where Tony was. The other 3 went in different directions. This one went off, came back, and the other 3 are expected to converge back here as well. You might be able to see sheriff's deputies in your picture. They've staged over here just to be able to keep things peaceful. It has been a peaceful night tonight here in West Hollywood, rally and all of the marching, but it has also been an emotional night here in West Hollywood.
No more hate! No more hate!
Loud chanting, soft music.
We shall have the world to keep, such a lovely world.
Strong, angry words.
We have been cheated! We are the victims of lies and distortions! Of a campaign of deceit!
Not so, say those behind the proposition for a constitutional amendment to define marriage as only between a man and a woman.
We're very, very grateful about the outcome yesterday. We understand that a lot of people were very passionate on both sides, and so we're all especially grateful that gay couples in California still have the same rights today that they had yesterday.
Brown is talking about the rights granted with civil unions, and she doesn't appreciate the lawsuits that have been filed.
California taxpayers are tiring of these challenges, and it's almost insulting to the voters.
We will defend the law as enacted by the people of California.
State Attorney General Jerry Brown has said he believes the marriages of same-sex couples like James Hutchison and Joel Weeks will remain valid, but they're not so sure. And as for others at this rally in West Hollywood, the frustration has been ratcheted up a notch or two.
This is just
unjust. If you love someone, you should have the right to get married.
You're crying.
Yeah. I'm just ashamed of our state.
Well, back here live in West Hollywood, you can see the people, and I believe we have a shot from the air over Hollywood, and there at Hollywood and Highland, you can see a large group of people there, as we pointed out. 4 different groups left that large rally you just saw. They went off in different directions. They're showing no particular let-up and wanting to be able to call it a night, and that's making sheriff's deputies have to act the same way. So they've set up a staging area right here at Santa Monica and San Vicente, if we can come back over here. Everything, though, peaceful in both locations. These people trying to get out their message. There are lawsuits being filed over Prop 8. They want to be able to reverse the action that has been taken by the voters. The people on the other side of this proposition say the people have spoken. We'll see what happens next. Reporting live from West Hollywood, Hal Eisner, Fox 11 News.